how to stop absorbing other people's negative energy.
In this video, we're going to teach you just that. The truth behind energy shielding techniques and how to control your empathy for real.
Many people ask us, how can I better protect myself from negativity? And are really confused about empath shielding.
What's that?
By the time you are done with this video, you will know how to get your energy clear so you won't have to worry about it again.
And be sure to watch to the end to get that bonus tip.
I'm Heather
And I'm David
from ZenRoseGarden.com.
Yes!
I have a PhD in spiritual and natural healing. I'm a certified craniosacral therapist. David is a certified master hypnotherapist and also a certified metaphysical teacher.
And I work very well with the brain.
He's a brain guy. Let's get started. Step number 1, know yourself. Because if you are grounded and centered in yourself,
Totally accepting yourself, flaws and all,
you're not going to absorb any negative energy. When we absorb other people's negative emotions, on some level, even on a very deep subconscious level, we're afraid of them. Fear of others is a type of victim mentality. It makes you a magnet for other people's negative emotions.
If we work through our own emotions, we can clear those emotions so that the emotions of others don't stick to us.
Drop a truth in the comments if this is resonating with you, and if it's really blowing your mind, drop a truth bomb.
we like the truth bombs.
Step number 2, release attachment.
So releasing attachment has to do with your perception of the situation. What are you attaching to consciously or subconsciously? Because in order for you to absorb other people's negative emotions or negative energy, you have to have some kind of attachment to it.
Find those buttons where these emotions are being drawn to you and sticking.
Where are you plugging into that negative emotion? Are you perceiving that other people are making the wrong choices? Are you attaching some sort of judgment to someone else's choices and getting all in their business about it? That is one way you can absorb their negative energy. You just plugged into it. Do you perceive that that other person is trying to take your energy? This is another thought that connects you to bad energy.
People are trying to hurt you with their bad energy.
That person is trying to put their bad mojo on me. Either way, if they are or if they aren't, you're plugging in.
Plugging in, plugging in, plugging in.
If you choose to perceive that the entire world is out to get you, or that all of these emotions are going to be too much for you to handle, then that is exactly what you're going to create. If you believe that all of these emotions can flow freely without affecting you, then that is what you're going to create.
Don't be flypaper to other people's negative energy. Let me give you an example. You might be giving advice to a friend. When you get attached, it's not about offering advice, it's about, are you attached to what they do with your advice?
If they don't take your advice, do you get a little butthurt?
Do you get rejected? That's when you attach.
Drop a seed, release your attachment, bring yourself back.
Releasing attachment doesn't mean, oh, I don't care what they do. Have the conversation if you feel drawn to it, and then release attachment. I wouldn't want someone judging your path, so don't judge theirs. Go watch our Bedhead Diaries episode on how to reverse a curse if you want more information on this topic.
Step number 3, personal responsibility.
Be responsible for yourself.
There's absolutely nothing to fear. The only person who's freaking themselves out is you.
You are freaking yourself out. So stop being a freak. Focus on your...
Focus on your reaction. Are you being a drama queen in this situation? Are you saying, oh my gosh, everybody's negative energy is getting on me? Stop and assess yourself. Your triggers are clues to your underlying subconscious magnets to negative energy.
And because this is subconscious, it may not be super easy to find it the first time around, but keep looking.
So if you're freaked out or afraid or having an emotional reaction, you've got a trigger. It's not somebody putting it on you, you're accepting it.
And that creates a reaction in your environment.
Energy goes where thought goes. Focus on what you want and not what you fear.
That will tap you into either positive energy or negative energy, depending on what you're focusing on. Ask the hard questions. Why do you need this particular identity of being overly sensitive? Is it somehow feeding you or giving you some kind of attention?
Check your drama queen self because everybody's got it to some degree.
Sometimes the identity of being overly sensitive, I feel the emotions of other people, is to give you a sense of value. So stop and take a look at, where's my self-worth? Do I need this? Do I feel worthy without being sensitive? If you're being crippled by negative energy, there's a problem. You need to go look at it and ask yourself the hard questions. This is personal responsibility.
Drop a truth in the comments if this is resonating with you, and if it's really blowing your mind, drop a truth bomb.
We like the truth bombs.
Now it's time for the bonus tip.
Bonus tip! Let's talk about empathy versus sympathy.
Empathy is feeling the emotions of others.
So when someone feels sad, you feel sad. When someone feels happy, you feel happy.
We can tap in and experience the emotion of another person.
That in and of itself is not a bad thing, but it often gets confused with sympathy.
Sympathy is compassion, and we actually have a capacity for both. So a compassionate person can kind of understand what another person is feeling.
We have this combination of empathy versus sympathy to make us basically nice people.
It also brings a tribe of people together.
The problem with empathy and sympathy is often we get stuck in empathy and try to connect to people's emotions, process them like they're our own emotions, and bogged down in those emotions.
That's where it gets sticky. So when we get inundated with the emotions of others, we believe that those emotions have some kind of power over us that they really don't.
It's kind of an emotional illusion.
We're the one who is in control of our own emotional state.
Empathy is there so we can kind of really feel what the other person is feeling, but sympathy is our capacity for compassion for that person. So we can feel what they're feeling with empathy, understand it instantly, and then go back to sympathy, which is compassion and helping and supporting without getting bogged down in the empathy. So we get stuck in empathy when we start absorbing the emotions of others and don't know how to toggle back to sympathy. So it takes a while to get to this place.
Yes.
Don't get discouraged and give up. If you get discouraged, stop, take a look at the fear that's coming up, work on it, and get rid of it. You'll
Right.
get faster and better and stronger, and you will get your superpower. You just learned how to stop absorbing other people's negative energy.
You were asking, how can an empath protect themselves? And we showed you that it didn't have to be as hard as you were making it.
All of this is not going to do you any good if you are continually returning to the fear.
So if you want to know some common blocks to your peace of mind, be sure to sign up for the free video course below on discovering 7 blocks to your life purpose. It's a $47 value course for you, free.
If you liked this video, be sure to hit the like button below.
Drop us a truth bomb, share it with your friends
And be sure to subscribe.
so you can see more of these kinds of videos, and click the bell to turn on notifications. Thanks for watching.
And we'll see you in the next video.